think. I didn't want to think about being gay. I didn't want to think about what that would mean for my life. I wanted to be successful. So having the eating disorder kind of was like a babysitter. It kind of allowed me to not think about who I was, really. It enabled me to put all of my focus and attention on what I thought was the professional choice, which was taking care of myself. I got kind of like a general physical, and it came back positive for lupus and a slew of all other ailments. That was the start of my recovery, very long recovery. Just living your life truthfully, honestly. If you are a little bit different to the rest of society, you are being political. Because you're saying, despite the fact that I know the status quo, I need the same rights, I need everything.
Once a representation of enduring love in Hollywood, the whirlwind romance of Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi has now taken a dark turn as their widely reported divorce has dragged them into a bitter legal battle. What once seemed to be a perfect union has devolved into heated court sessions and accusations as both women fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. According to recent reports, Portia de Rossi allegedly drained 6 of the couple's joint bank accounts during their painful divorce settlement. Insiders reveal that the couple's tensions have escalated to the point where they are now attending secret court sessions to resolve their financial dispute, with both parties refusing to back down. Portia, who has always been fiercely independent, has made it clear that she has no intention of leaving the marriage empty-handed. With millions at stake, Ellen DeGeneres, the star of her popular daytime talk show, is allegedly determined not to let Portia take a sizable portion of her hard-earned fortune. While Ellen has had a successful career in entertainment for decades, the two women's financial struggle has become a major source of dispute in their divorce proceedings. Due to her contributions during the marriage, Portia, who has recently withdrawn from the spotlight, is expected to feel entitled to a significant amount of their joint assets. Ellen and Portia's financial involvement predates their divorce. Like many celebrity couples, they combined their assets and managed several joint accounts while each woman had her own fortune. As their relationship soured and the prospect of divorce became a reality, the joint accounts represented a shared financial existence that once represented the trust and unity that existed between them. Several accounts claim that Portia took action to guarantee she would not lose her portion of their fortune. Although the precise amount of money involved is unknown, the report indicates that it was substantial, with millions of dollars being siphoned from the joint accounts into Portia's personal accounts. Portia allegedly emptied 6 of their joint bank accounts and transferred large sums of money into accounts under her sole control. Ellen was reportedly caught off guard by this move, as she had not expected such a swift and decisive financial action from her soon-to-be ex-wife. Some conjecture that, from Portia's point of view, her actions are a calculated attempt to guarantee her financial dominance while their divorce processes proceed. These sums could be interpreted as payment for her assistance in advancing Ellen's career, which has brought her a huge fortune as a comedian and television host. Portia frequently managed their home life in the background and helped to keep their relationship stable. As she navigates life after marriage, Portia, who once enjoyed her own successful acting career, feels entitled to a fair share of the couple's wealth. In recent years, she has stepped back from the spotlight to focus on other passions, such as her work as an animal rights advocate and her interest in art and design. Conversely, Ellen DeGeneres, who is well known for her kindness and humanitarian endeavors, is apparently incensed by Portia's behavior. Over the years, Ellen has developed an entertainment empire that includes her talk show, production company, real estate ventures, and numerous endorsement deals. She has always been cautious with her personal wealth. In court, Ellen's legal team is reportedly arguing that the money taken by Portia is part of their communal property and that Portia had no right to move the money without Ellen's consent. Ellen's estimated net worth is several $100 million, and she is determined to protect her fortune from being diminished by the divorce settlement. Sources close to Ellen reveal that she feels betrayed by Portia's alleged decision to drain the joint accounts for Ellen. The money in those accounts represented a partnership ship that had long since broken down. The former couple is dealing with a number of problems, including this court struggle, as they try to unravel the intricate web of emotional and financial links that held their marriage together for more than 10 years. Although Ellen is well known for her humorous show, her determination to let the money go without a struggle is very personal. People who know Ellen well say she is a wise businesswoman who takes her financial security seriously. For Ellen, this divorce is about more than money. It's about preserving the life she has worked so hard to create. It is a painful pill to watch her wealth disappear because of a failed marriage. Rossi's decision to pursue her share of the couple's assets comes from a place of frustration and disappointment. When she married Ellen, she envisioned a life filled with love, support, and partnership. However, as the years went by, cracks began to appear in their marriage despite their outward appearance. As a power couple, the reality of their relationship was far more complicated, according to sources close to Portia. One of the biggest issues in their marriage was Ellen's dedication to her career. While Ellen's success brought them financial stability and fame, it also meant long hours at the studio, countless public appearances, and a lack of quality time together. Portia is said to have felt increasingly neglected as Ellen seemed to prioritize her show and business ventures over their relationship. In interviews over the years, Portia has spoken about the difficulties of being in a high-profile relationship, especially with someone as famous as Ellen. The pressure of constantly being in the public eye and the demands of Ellen's career took a toll on their marriage, leading to resentment and emotional distance between the two women. For Portia, she loved Ellen very much and felt that she should be paid for the sacrifices she made during their marriage. So she may have decided to empty the joint finances in order to gain control over a situation that had long been out of her control. Portia made substantial emotional and financial contributions, and she is committed to making sure she gets a fair portion of the divorce settlement as their legal struggle continues. Ellen and Portia have accused one another of being responsible for the dissolution of their marriage. According to reports, Portia has accused Ellen of not prioritizing their marriage, claiming that her obsessive focus on her work provided little opportunity for them to develop as a pair. Although no hard proof of Ellen's alleged infidelity has surfaced, Portia has also made references to it. Ellen has responded by accusing Portia of being emotionally cold and uninterested in resolving their problems. According to reports, Ellen believes she did everything in her power to provide Portia with emotional and financial support during their marriage. She is believed to be especially offended by Portia's choice to withdraw funds from their joint accounts, which she sees as a betrayal. Although the couple had once shared a deep love and admiration for one another, the pressures of fame, wealth, and their divergent priorities ultimately proved too much for them to overcome. The legal battle between Ellen and Portia has grown more heated as they try to resolve their financial differences. Friends of the couple described their relationship as having been strained for years, with both women struggling to find common ground.
Just one big rumor that doesn't seem to go away. But and at this point, I feel like I'm disappointing the whole of America, not just my mother.
You really are.
It's true. It's like, the tabloids are at me. My mother is at me. I just
Well, children are very expensive.
They are.
So that's something to think about before you jump into anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got...
According to sources, the couple has been attending court sessions covertly in an attempt to keep the specifics of their divorce as secret as possible. However, despite their best efforts, information about the divorce has leaked, leaving many to speculate about the amount of the settlement that will be needed to settle their financial issues. According to reports, Ellen's legal team is putting up a fierce struggle to prevent Portia from taking more than her fair share. They contend that a large portion of Ellen's fortune was amassed prior to the marriage and shouldn't be regarded as shared property. However, Portia's side argues that her position as Ellen's wife during her career, she had a secure and supportive network. Her resurgence deserved substantial the emotional toll that the divorce has imposed on both women, whose marriage may have deteriorated in recent years, is the financial recognition at the center of this judicial struggle. Ellen and Portia used to have a profound affection for one another, and they are both very saddened by the breakup. Ellen, who has always proudly talked about her love for Portia, is reportedly devastated by the way things have turned out. Her friends say that she is heartbroken over the divorce, even as she fights to protect her financial interests for Portia. The divorce marks the end of a chapter in her life that was full of both joy and struggle, But she has no regrets about her time with Ellen. She is ready to move on and start a new chapter, one in which she is financially secure and emotionally independent as the legal proceedings continue. Both Ellen and Portia are looking to the future. Even though their marriage may be over, they are both determined to move on. Thank you for watching.